any proper TF2 videos because at one sec. I had to cut myself off. Just like Abdul sick. Yeah, I never got any TF2 videos because it was dying as the. Like I say, I was a bit late in doing any videos for the clan, but my clan was really fucking good. I mean, if you want to top 3 in Europe, definitely top 3 in Europe. And Europe had the bet. Sorry, American guys, but Europe was far more skillful at TF2 at the time. I don't know if it is now or not, but TF2 at that time, Europe was better than America. Why? Because Europe played with crits off, and it does make a fucking difference. It's leagues more skillful with crits off. Not to mention the fact that crits on I've not played or paid any attention to the TF2 scene since. Maybe it's changed around now and having crits on is more skillful. I don't know, like I say, don't flame me for going, oh, you don't know what you're fucking talking about. You're correct. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about when I was playing. When I was playing, crits off did make a big fucking difference. Big fucking difference. Because with crits on, certain classes were fucked and certain classes were better. Like the soldier, you got crits on, then nobody in the right mind is going to pick a heavy weapons guy over a soldier, because you can sit there shooting your opponent's guy. It can take 1 or 2 rockets and you're dead. And it can even take 2 rockets from like 2 different soldiers, well, 1 rocket from each soldier, and you can just like insta-dead from crits. A soldier could shoot a crit into the middle of you and your medic. All it has to do is a crit rocket has to splash the side of you and hit your medic, and your medic's dead or near as. So I mean, pretty much everyone in Europe was in agreement at the time that crits on was suckage. But my clan, I mean, at the time, I'd rate us number 2 at the time. On a good day, we'd give number 1 a good run for the money. With a bit of luck, we'd probably beat them. But all in all, being honest, I'd say we were number 2 in Europe at the time. So we were a damn good clan, That was the old Charge clan. Very good clan. I enjoyed that. Not spoke to the lads in a while. It was indeed a good clan. I was a bit sad when it dissolved at the end. It gave me more time to do the videos on YouTube, but at the same time I did enjoy playing TF2 with the clan. It was damn good fun. I was a bit of a jack of all trades in the clan as well. Played soldier when I first joined the clan. Then I switched into heavy. And a lot of people think that classes like heavy weapons guys are pretty skillless. Well, there's not much skill in the gun itself. I mean, it's point and shoot. But the skill in the heavy weapons guy is how you play, how you position yourself, how you assist your team. I mean, I used to have a lot of people say that most heavy weapons guys are shit, but I seriously fear fucking fighting you, OTG, because you make that class work. And I did indeed make that class work, because it's a skill in moving around the map as they have and position yourself in the right positions, jumping out from around the corners, spinning up. See, I was one of the first people to start doing that. I mean, it's not like it's fucking, wow, what a strategy you have to do, jump around the corner with your barrel spinning up. But I used to jump around the fucking map with my barrel spinning up, so a lot of people could never catch me off guard. A lot of the things you say, oh, use your speed to catch heavy weapons guys off guard and stuff like that. You couldn't catch me off guard because I'd fucking jump around the map spinning up. I'd jump around corners and fucking catch you off guard spinning up. But yeah, I used to be a pretty decent heavy weapons guy. I had a brief stint of scout, and I wasn't a bad scout either. I could also play demo guy a little bit, but demo guy takes a lot of skill to play well. Actually, demo guy is one of those classes that can be really shit or really absolutely incredible. And I'd play Pyro now. I don't know if Pyro stacks up really well in clan games, but I like my Pyro as well, especially since he got the achievements. Pyro is really nice. I do like the Pyro. Only if he does fit into any clan game. Like I say, I've not paid attention to clan scene anymore, but I can pretty much play every class in TF2, every single one. But mainly because I've played every single class in every other version of TF2, and there's been like fucking God knows how many versions of TF. So I've played every class a lot at some point or another. I'm a decent spy as well, pretty good spy. Sneaky motherfucker. Very sneaky. I do like my first person games. You cannot go wrong with a good first person game. I always have done. To be honest, my favourite, if you want to know my favourite online RPG, it would be EverQuest because it was first person. It's a crying shame that online RPGs moved away from being first person and moved into third person. I do think first person was a lot more immersive than what third person was, but that's just how it goes. Just how it goes. I mean, I can understand why they went into third person. It's a bit easier to control, you can see a little bit more. You can see your character all the time, so you get more of like, oh, I can see my armor and stuff all the time, etc, etc. But I thought first person was a lot more immersive, and you're looking through their eyes, aren't you? As opposed to looking over the shoulder. It makes a big difference. Big difference. I want to play episode 2 and 3, but I don't have time today. That's a shame. I'll get it done tomorrow though. In fact, I seriously suspect next time I do a set, guys, it'll be both episode 2 and 3 in one block, and then I'll probably save episode 4 for the last one. I wonder if I'll get stuck. I get a suspicion, guys, that I will get stuck trying to find keys and stuff at some point. It's going to be really fucking annoying, actually. Because, I mean, the amount of times I talk about Quake, you think I'd be some Quake master. But I ain't a master of Quake single player. Oh, what? This fucking strafe tilting. I didn't realise that until just now. Fucking strafe tilt. Weird. But yeah, I mean, just because I can play Quakes don't mean that... Well, I could play Quakes. I'm not that good at it anymore, like, but... Don't mean that I can play the single player game. I ain't got the single player games memorised. I mean, I've only completed them like once or twice or something. And usually on the second time round I probably skip levels and stuff like that and use cheat commands just to fuck about. So I've only ever done it like legitimately probably once for each Quake. In fact, I've not even completed Quake 4. That's one for the HTSFs at some point. Quake 4. I got about halfway through and just started playing it multiplayer then. I completely forgot about single player. There's probably nothing special though, nothing special. Why am I dancing around the shadow? I'll have to leave it alone, I have to leave it alone. Either way, guys, I'm going to call it there because I've running at 7 parts now, son of a bitch. I was just under 6 parts, now I've somehow managed to run it at 7 parts. What a bastard. And it's not even a 7 equal parts either. No, it's just a bit short. Oh, I'm not sure actually. It'd be roughly around about 7 parts anyway. Either way, I'll stop blabbling on because it's like 2 parts of like staring at a fucking... episode selection thing. Yeah, they used to do this quite a lot back in the... I don't know, maybe there was some limitation in like the engine of Quake, or what they had at the time, where adding menus to actually select stuff was... I mean, they did have them later on, but to begin with, they didn't have them. So a lot of time to select stuff, you'd run into teleporters. Like, for map voting things, you didn't have like a little menu pop up saying like, press 1 to vote for this map, press 2 to vote for this map, press 3 to vote for this map. You'd have teleporters with the name of the map above the teleporter, and people would run into whatever teleporter they wanted to vote for the map, and then it'd add up how many people went through the teleporter, and there you go, that's your map vote. Just shit like that. It was fun back in the old days. It was fun, especially when the net was new, and playing with people online was new. I mean, the most I ever used to play were about 2-3 players, like, on LAN. And then I went to LAN party, well, I was on net before that, but... Yeah, it was like a new novelty to play with a lot of people online at the time. Using Quake Spy, which incidentally, that's where the entire Planet network of sites, File Planet, Planet Quake, etc. stuff like that, they all came from a server browser called Quake Spy, obviously designed for Quake 1 to browse for servers and stuff like that, you know, like a server browser, obviously, for Quake 1. And from that, Quake Spy developed into the Game Spy. Not the Game Spy, but Quake Spy developed into Game Spy, and then the Game Spy network came from Game Spy, obviously. So even Game Spy and the Game Spy network of File Planet and Planet networks, well, there was Planet Quake originally. It was something, I'm not sure, I mean, feel free to correct me on that, but either way, they're all linked together as like Game Spy and Planet Quake, etc. stuff like that, and they all came from Quake Spy and Planet Quake. So even the entire Planet network and Game Spy are linked into Quake on some level. No, yeah, definitely linked on. There's a lot of shit that links through to Quake. A hell of a lot of stuff. This is without a doubt the old granddaddy of first-person games, and even, like I say, of server browsers, of the Game Spy network. Hell of a lot of history in Quake. Hell of a lot of history. Either way, I've got a nice equal 7 parts now, so I'm going to call it there, guys, and stop blabbling on. Stop babbling on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I shall catch you next time. See you, dudes!